This movie tells a story about a garbage man named Clean. Tormented by his past, he attempts a quiet life of redemption. But soon, he finds himself forced to reconcile with the violence of his past. Watching this movie, you probably feel like watching a movie that's trying to copy John Wick's action plot. It's basically about a hitman getting back in homicidal business, especially since it involves the main lead hunting down and slaughtering Russian mobsters. It's difficult to see where this tale was ever worth telling. It's by the numbers, ponderous and derivative with little originality and even less flair. The movie is a hodgepodge of cliches stacked on top of each other, the kind of movie that screams the subtext out loud at every chance it gets. This movie employs variety of throwbacks to revenge thrillers from the 70s and 80s. Outdated tropes appear without consideration of how drastically the world has changed, including some racial stereotypes. The script feels dated, laden, and filled with hacky dialogue. Add to this a ponderous voiceover filled with film noir philosophical musings about life and redemption that's working against the film's favor than for it. It's a slow burn, especially at first, as the movie is taking its time to get to where it is going. There's a build-up to the story, which disturbs the pacing for the first half of the movie. Only after around the 45-minute mark, the movie really finds its tempo and kicks into high gear. You might already lose your interest at this point, as the movie really lacks action scenes at the beginning, and the fights are few and far between. The movie moves slowly and gloomily toward each of its plot points, its trajectory so predictable that it's hard to care about any of its particulars. There's no doubt that the main character will eventually go on a rampage or two, but the film draws out those payoffs to the point of aggravation. When they do arrive, they lack in inventive combat choreography and present it with humorless severity. The fights are too dark lit, with lots of quick cuts without a single take longer than a second or two. It's the total opposite of John Wick movies, where the clarity showcases great action choreography. It's a shame that the movie's violent climax is mostly shot in the dark with people dressed in dark clothes, as some clarity would have had more of an impact in those moments. Overall, this is just another mediocre action film. It's not really worth to watch in theater. Probably just wait in your streaming service.